him where he's feeling pretty six-slotted. So you're probably not going to see a butterfly out from him anytime soon. It's just save the buyback and end the game.
Yeah.
But you're already up against a butterfly and a gyrocopter. So the rest of your team has to do the damage against him to kill him.
Definitely. So this is probably the best choice, just going into the BKB first. But until he has a basher on AM, he can't really bully one guy that hard. He can run after them, but there's not that good disables on the side of C9. Unless they steal Fisher with Misery.
True. Cloud9, what's the battle they're up against? It's almost 13 to 14,000 net worth and just over 10k in the experience. It's not as bad as it was for LGD in the last game, but at the same time,
winnable.
There was definitely a couple of things in the draft that was working well for LGD in that last game.
Yeah. Oh, looking at this Rubik, Misery might actually have an Aghanims in this game. He has 3,000 gold, Blink, 4-staff mana boots, and he keeps farming on the lane, so if he gets Aghanims, he can have a massive impact. Look at all the good spells he could steal. And Roche, of course, being taken here. Aegis over on the side of Gyrocopter. Leshrak picks up the cheese.
Leave the casual cloak back in the well, but don't worry. We've got Yummy coming out to pick it up.
Yep.
Our courier for LGD.
Beautiful little boy. And Fada is just like digging some paths on the top side of the map, just cutting himself closer to the creeps and running around.
Well, any kind of creep skip or pick off you can get, it's going to be worth it. Like, you'll see Zhao wait in the top, but now also maybe 2 hits. You've seen that crit going to work. Last Array won't do anything. Not after maybe gets the BKB off. So SF, free gold, and also that's a long time on the sideline for Alina, but her buyback's coming off cooldown in 15 seconds. So she can be back for another fight.
Yeah, definitely. And 81 seconds. That is not great, actually.
She's seen the reaction from C9.
They're gonna
force
have to
the bottom
this.
lane as much as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Push the top lane as much as you can, and then come back to defend.
You know what's gonna happen when someone gets picked off with that.
Oh, Envy!
The Divine!
He's skipping BKB and going for a Divine Rapier.
He's pushing with it.
Are they gonna do it?
They don't want to fight. They want to push.
They can't do a base trade. They cannot do a base trade in this one.
He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't have a TP.
What? No! We're C9ing this!
Go!
We're actually going in! He's going to take tower and go for the tier 4s. We're turning this into a base race, or LGD just play the defense. They pull back. Yao, here comes your Laguna Blade. He's almost dying while they're still ravaging the bottom lane. Beta trying to run out. They've taken out bottom racks. Envy's going to go to work right now. LGD, where are your TPs? How are you coming back? Silas on the first TP out. There's actually a Rax for a Rax. And Bone 7, there's his TP out. He'll be successful, and Envy actually gets away to safety. They buy space and get a trading racks. What is this?
They buy space by buying a Divine. This is the most insane play. I have actually never seen that move before. That's some weird YOLO shit going on here, man. Okay, so he definitely needs to BKB as soon as possible now, because he's running something that he cannot lose.
Yes.
And when you're it's
not sustainable.
When you're 0, 4, and 0, split push is the name of the game, so he buys the Divine to do it.
At that point, I think we also have to flag the fact that LGD, there was a surprise factor. LGD would not have said, yeah. Any mage bought a Divine Rapier. He's going to have some good damage when he pushes. What ended up happening was LGD, they push it, they take the racks, and then they just stop in the middle of nowhere going, wait, why are we losing our base so quickly?
Yeah.
Look back, he's got a Rapier. Who's got TPs? I think only like 3 of them actually had TPs at the time.
Only the true C9 fans would have seen this one coming.
Oh.
Like, I'm still trying to recover from this. What is this? So, the question to me is, what do you do? Next fight, you have to take it. You cannot split push again. He buys up the entire BKB. He doesn't even have room for a TP scroll. So, fighting this fight, now it's all down on this fight. It's an all-in.
Wait, so is it actually just down to the fight, or is it going to be... Well, you're right, because he doesn't have a TP scroll, so he can't just TP back. You can't go for the trade-off. Yep, this is it. This is going to be the moment for C9, the test. They smoke up, so there's no vision for LGD to get that early advantage. The Netherward drop Bone 7, hook shot in, but Xiaowei force off away at the same time. They pick up Sylar. Remember, he's got the Aegis plus the Satanic. Triggers the BKB to Laguna Blade. They're going to bring him down. He did not use Satanic, but he did use BKB. They've still got time to defend this one. Now Sylar, back to World of Living. They glimmer and force off him away to safety. So LGD get into a more comfortable position, but they burnt their Aegis, and
Good
what was lost?
so far.
Laguna was lost, that was it, and hook shot. What?
Laguna very low cooldown as well, 30 seconds, and that's going to be up again. So LGD, do you want to keep pressuring here? They don't, actually backing off. And we have a Demon Edge on Gyrocopter. Are we going to see more Divines in this game?
It's what? Okay, so in the first round of games, I'd say the first round being game one of all of the series, Knoxville came in and said 4 Divine Rapiers were purchased. 3 of them, actually was it 3 of them or 2 of them were in our game. That was, basically we had the majority of them, and we've already got another one.
Yeah, we're blessed with the C9 Divine games.
It's almost a shame there's no predictions inside for the main events and the compendiums, or else everyone, actually maybe it's a good thing, everyone will be crying right now.
Yeah, Magic ends here.
Oh.
The only time he has ever bought a Divine Rapier before was in a 201-minute epic game, the longest game ever, where they lost to Scary Faces.
So you can say for the second time in the history of Dota.
I mean, that was some 40-minute Divine Anti-Mage before BKB, before TP Scroll, you know, like, that's some crazy play.
Let's see what happens now, LGD. The smoke move. Everyone, 5-man smoke up. They have the way to get in through the mid, but they cannot get high ground vision. Sentry wards, observers are down, and Misery's also holding on to the gem of MMY.
And 5.4k golds.
Yes.
I mean,
why?
Misery could buy so much right now, but he wants to have buyback very badly.
He could even go for something like a Scythe of Vice at this point.
He should go Aghanims. There are so many good spells. Like, he can steal spells from very, very, very far away. When you have Aghanims, it gives longer cast range, and it also reduces the cooldown to 2 seconds. So.
Yeah.
Going from 16 to 2-second cooldown on the spell steal, I mean, it makes a world of difference.
Cloud9. It's not a Roshan attempt. He's not alive yet. This is a wait for LGD to walk up this staircase and then create death moment.
Don't call it a comeback. Let's do it.
They're backing up. That's all of LGD. It's a 5-minute. And they blink into him. Misery. 2 hits from maybe. BKB's expecting some kind of attack. Bone 7. A hook shot TP out. He'll be away to safety.
Can we just highlight that that was a blind blink in with BKB? He knew perfectly that he was there. They saw them move into the jungle, yes. But he didn't know that he was on that hill right then and there.
Yep.
That was some play. Very nice by maybe just killing off Rubik immediately.
The game sense.
Yeah.
Either that or it's lightning fast reflex. Because he BK beat the second he arrived on the hill.
Yeah, exactly.
So he might have just been whoop, straight away. Okay, so Envy. He's almost got buyback again.
Yeah.
But then again, does that even matter? I don't think it does when you got a rapier in his hands.
No, not really. You don't save for buyback. If he can buy anything that makes him stronger, he would. But he doesn't want to really sell the Vladimirs, I think. What's
the courier doing? It's a point booster for Misery. Yeah. He needs the point booster for it.
Oh, they're on the hunt.
No, they saw it. That's the Dire Observer Ward that was watching it, but they can't get into the tree line and kill him.
Yep, it's going to get away safely.
Okay, so at this point, Envy's next item, should he look to Boots of Travel? Like, is that actually the way to go? Because right now I'm seeing Cloud9 becoming massively claustrophobic.
Yes. Like, Boots of Travel next would be the item here. However, you got to keep in mind when split pushing, there are so many things that can pick you off. There's the Nightmare, Fiend's Grip, there's the Shaker, Stun from Fog of War, there's a Hex on Leshrac.
Yep.
Basically anything can catch you, so it's more travel so that you can push and still join your team. But not really, like, split push too much.
Here comes LGD again, and not a single Observer Ward on the field for Cloud9, so they are blind while they farm.
9 and 29. LGD have not been able to close this game out. I want to give a lot of respect to C9 for still being in this game after the disastrous laning phase. Like, that's actually really impressive.
Where are you going, Envy?
Oh,
they
want to fight this. It's just...
He blinks up to him as they're walking down the hill. MMY actually already used, like...
If you got a Divine, you got to show it off. You know?
What? Nice pair of shoes?
Yeah. Check out my bling. It's so nice. So they're just still defending, trying to play safe and play around, but they're still... C9 needs a big team fight before they can actually threaten high ground again. They got the sneaky racks. It won't happen again because LG now know about the Divine, know about how fast they can push.
It's still going to be really difficult for this defense. If I actually check out right now the buybacks of C9, everyone but Clockwork has it.
Oh,
Clockwork's only short by 300.
Rubik.
He's out of position. There goes your 3-hit from maybe to finish the job. Actually, it was Leshrac who took the last attack.
SF got 2 crits in a row there. Mid?
Yep. They jump in. There's your Fiend Strip. They hold Fader. Hook shot up, but it only connected on maybe with Fader. The BKB's helping him survive and even move back with the extra Glimmer Cape. They've committed quite a hefty amount of abilities. Now the Fissure, stolen by Misery. They're force-staffing him away as fast as they can. The Fable's still kicking in. And LGD... They're poking and prodding, looking for the opening, but cannot find it.
That was a very nice save onto the Lina there by Bone7. He was actually medallioning her, because I was wondering, how are you not dying to the Shadow Fiend right-click? And then I look at her, and she had plus 20 armor because of their item build, the Blade Mail, and also the fact that they had Vlad's and Medallion there. So even with the SF presence, so much armor on the Lina.
LGD's going to be so sad. They got a double damage to him, but Roshan's spawn time was about 30 seconds away at the time.
Yeah.
So they're incapable of getting that. By the way, Rubik did buy back during that fight, so his Aghanim has obviously been delayed. I don't know if you mentioned that, but it's Fader's getting more and more money as time passes on. He might even get to buy a new item and still have his buyback if he wants to.
Yep.
Clockwork will sacrifice his buyback for a Solar Crest, but that's perfect. You can throw that on the anti-mage. The poor man's butterfly.
Definitely. Poor man's butterfly is still very good.
Do you actually now think that Envy could go in for something like a heart and just have the Solar Crest on him, like when he jumps in?
You need attack speed. Like, you have so much damage, but your attack speed is still only the part that you get from Manta Style and Treads. I honestly think that going Butterfly still is a good choice, even against the MKB that could be a choice from Sylar.
They're doing Roshan. But this, Envy's just going to go up.
Yep.
He's attacking the tier 3 tower, and fortification will be used. The TP's are starting to come back. Roshan is dead. Aegis Immortal into the hands of Sylar. Xiaowei still bringing that cheese back again. The tier 3 tower, the Echo Slam. They catch out Bone7. The Cogs drop as well as the Fiend Script. So you will be bringing down the Clockwork here, but your entire team returns to your base, and you do not find any other core but the Clockwork.
That's an interesting trade, right? So they get the tier 3 tower top and they lose their Clockwork, but at the same time Roshan also died and they got the Aegis on LGD. So LGD pretty happy, but their top lane is now more exposed, and maybe Envy...
Envy has a new item. It's a Monkey King bar.
Oh.
He bought a full Monkey King bar.
He wants to be able to kill the Gyrocopter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you get MKB, Rapier, Manta, Battle Fury, BKB. So the only item now which he would change out would be Treads for BTs, and that's only if you feel. In fact, you probably even keep the Treads. So he BTs back to base and switches over. So he's got them for the fight.
Yeah, you can change the Treads, and later on, at a very late stage, you can also change the Battle Fury into a fighting item, because you don't really need it to kill creeps later on if you do have good attack speed and damage items.
Unless you turn this game into a split. Yeah, you're right. Once you get the Mjolnir, they'll still give you your push power and your damage.
Yeah. That's true. He could also go into the Moonshard, of course, when he has plenty of gold.
Very true.
So, because he needs that attack speed very desperately.
You just consume it. That way you don't have to worry about it. You get your attack speed and you still get your BTs.
I think everyone got happy when Moonshard was introduced as an item. They're like, yes, we can do something when we're gear capped.
It actually makes Anti-Mage better than just,
any late game hero.
Because normally Anti-Mage, just tails off at 55.
Yeah.
Now he's got something.
See how they can take this fight. Keep your eye on the Clockwork and how he initiates in this fight. It's extremely important.
We've done this previously. So round 2 for LGD. The Fissure, Sylar close. They force-staff him in. Lacuna Blade. Sylar pulled so deep in, but remember, he's got the Satanic and he's using it. But how much life? You've actually got another jump. It was the Clockwork keeping the rest of LGD out, but maybe hitting Fader into the grave. Sylar finally brought down by the Fable of Misery, but the Aegis Immortal will bring him back to the world of the living, and they continue to fight. Buyback in from the Lina. In comes Eternal Levy. The damage on Sylar. How much work can he do? We've got mini bashes. They bring him back maybe as well. A mini bash on him. He's so low, the mana void. He's got full mana, so it won't work, but they get the kill. The SF's down for the count. Echo Slam. Jump in from Yao. The double stuns. Big Daddy. So low. Fader as well. The Blade Mail. Try and turn the damage. Now Envy. Turn into a chicken. Zhao Wei getting stunned up. Fader from the low ground. Doing the work. Now they move over to Sylar. On the run out of here. They're burning his mana. They have another stun. No, the Life Striker rate's going to miss. Eternal Envy can jump. Mana void is available. They may just need it to actually control him for a moment. Blink in 1 second time.
Is he going to find him?
Yeah, he jumps the wrong way. He's running down, not up.
Yeah, but that's amazing.